I know. You'll see.
Somehow the world was made for me, and it's so wonderful. Bow, 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 live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're
I know
gonna get
somehow we're
there,
gonna get there.
and feel so wonderful.
Wonderful.
Bow, bow, it's all
Go
for
read I'm Glad My
real.
Mom Is Dead by Jeanette McCurdy.
Hey, I was thinking, was something in my tea?
Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls, already derailed by Cooper tonight.
Yeah, that was all.
Oh, and also
That was
I guess
all Cooper.
Was that
100%.
was that the shortest mention of food ever? I just mentioned my tea.
Yeah.
I'll have you know that I've been eating smart food for the last 20 minutes now.
Oh.
Is it smart of
Well,
you?
clearly
to eat
it's
it,
not-
or
No,
is
clearly-
it
absolutely not.
Clearly it's not fast acting.
smart? Oh, that's a little rude.
Oh.
I am uncomfortable with the energy we have brought into the studio today.
That's fine. I
It
apologize.
is day 387
Cooper, I
on this
apologize.
godforsaken island, and it is 3:28 a.m.
Y'all, what did we come here to do today?
We came here to play Pathfinder 2e. Pathfinder. Have fun with friends playing Pathfinder. Not get impaled by spear traps while playing Pathfinder. And, you know, just having a good old general fun fantasy time while playing Pathfinder. And allowing me to...
Fuck Name's mom. Mm-mm-mm.
She is married, Abby.
I didn't say anything. Ow.
She is married, Abby.
Pop the mic at the same time.
Happily?
Okay, wait.
All right. Well,
The truth come out.
before we continue the topic of possible adultery, a few announcements. Hi there. Welcome to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers. We have many other shows here on the channel, such as on Friday, we have the D&D 5e show. This week, we'll be finishing off Math's one-shot. Next week, we'll be doing a Genshin Impact-themed one-shot. Oh boy, and after that Genshin Impact themed one-shot, I'm actually going to be releasing on our Twitter page and Discord a PDF of the rule set we're using for elemental bursts, elemental reactions, and elemental skills. So if you want to do your own Genshin Impact game, you can play him. If you do stream it, please give us credit, yada yada yada.
And if we go to a domain, we roll a D100 to get the loot we want.
Unless you're Cooper, then there's a 50% chance that it's Chi-Chi.
From a domain rather
Yes.
than artifacts, you just get Chi-Chi.
Yeah, just more
Sounds nice.
Chi-Chi. There's only
It's not
Chi-Chi.
nice. Chi-Chi, but no, extra wish for getting Chi-Chi.
Yeah. But then, of course, on Saturday, we have me and Matt continuing our playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Come watch me get incredibly salty at Invaders. Then, on Sunday, we have the continuation of Disney Dreamlight Valley, where I'm playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and being cozy and making friends with Anna. Y'all, I got Anna off stream today to level 10 in friendship, so now if I complete her quest line, Elisandra can get the Anna's dress, and I'm really excited for that. Joy. Then, of
For you,
course, on Monday, bless you, McKenna, we have the Strength of Thousands AP. Now, Matt, I'm assuming that next Monday, the 10th, we will probably be off.
Possibly, I will check on that.
Because Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving? Yeah,
Yes.
Canadian Thanksgiving's happening.
Yes, the 10th of October is Canadian Thanksgiving.
Oh, to be a Canadian, do a Thanksgiving.
Just a little one, it's a
silly
treat.
Canadians doing Thanksgiving in Halloween time.
What do you
Thanking
guys get
and
thanks
giving.
for?
Don't pretend you're not jealous.
We did the same thing the US did before it was cool.
Oof.
Hipster
Was
Canada.
it ever
I don't-
cool?
I don't necessarily agree with that. Thanksgiving has a lot of problems.
It does. Hipster Canada.
Personally, I think it's great that we do Thanksgiving over the graves of the dead.
Oh boy.
Alright, but anyway, continuing
Those are
on.
just audio.
Ah, yes. It's still on Cult of the Lamb.
We'll be right back.
No, I just have to remember to move a slider. I was so angry at Cult of the Lamb last night, y'all,
Mm.
that I just, rage quit streaming.
The RNG be like that sometimes.
It was. But those are all the important announcements. And now the most important of announcements, the people who are on this show that y'all like. We have playing Cassandra / Corellia, Abby of Abby's Worlds the stage. Say hi, Abby.
People like us.
Yes, people like all of you.
I don't like you.
I like you.
Yes, finally. Okay.
Speaking of people that we like, Matt. Matt and I got married yesterday and called the Lamb.
Wow.
Congratulations.
That was very fun.
Don't take this the wrong
Great.
way. I had no choice in the matter.
I asked.
You would have done it anyway.
No, I wouldn't have.
Wilk just clutched his pearls, and I really felt it.
Well, it's your game. I'm not gonna say no.
I will okay, I'm now going to have to
What
sacrifice.
is this workplace dynamic?
Stop. We're not making
Oh,
this joke. We're not making this joke.
This is the
Wow.
second time.
Then,
Are you guys trying something? Is that what's going on here?
We're giving it oral,
I
fuckers.
hate you all so
Just
much.
call me the cult bride.
Yeah, that's what we're joking about.
Agree.
I mean, he won't let me die, so
Mm,
he keeps resurrecting me after killing me.
that rat bastard.
Hey, I have a thing that doesn't let me sleep, so I can just keep working forever. I'm a useful, immortal cultist.
What a
Speaking of people who
thing.
don't sleep, Cooper.
Cooper playing Lynx.
That was a good segue.
That was.
I hate sleeping. I think sleeping is a waste of time, and no one should do it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
I will
here.
not be taking questions at this time.
But do you know what's not a waste of time? Posting incredibly well made and sometimes funny, sometimes insightful TikToks, and a person here who does that is McKenna.
It's true. I am only sometimes funny.
I said
That is
sometimes funny, sometimes insightful. You have good takes.
My takes are pretty mid, but
you
yeah,
have- you
McKenna
have-
Ray are, if you want to see my mid takes and my insightful takes and my funny takes, or maybe just my plain old takes.
You have good
Um,
takes on things. You are a good source of takes.
Thank you.
Ooh, she thinks things. Oh, goodness.
A woman who thinks things in the D&D.
In
No, I'm
public?
kidding. Yeah, that's me playing Nimbus Evangelina Malthea, Saint Altair, and her animal companion, Merle.
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 I love that
yeah.
that's like the cast thing right now.
And now that all the people that you like are here, and I'm Will, I run the game. And it's time for us to hit our intro and go. Last time on the League of Amazing Adventurers, our party did a whole lot. Like a whole lot. Like a lot. They helped out around the school. They started doing some classes. Nim won a familiar contest.
Merle won a familiar contest.
It was a team effort.
Nim and Merle won a familiar contest. Garl managed to scar a professor
Yay.
Good for
And
her.
went to therapy.
and went to therapy. Garl had some
Garl
therapy.
went to therapy. More D&D characters should go to therapy.
Unintentionally.
Garl went to therapy. Cassandra went and did not become an accountant, but became a records keeper. Lynx became
you
an
believe?
accountant.
She didn't even fuck Nim's mom to get there. Neither did I.
Oh,
Imagine what would have happened if you had. It would have been even crazy.
Such a grandiose role we would have had. Wow.
McKenna.
Doesn't
know,
trip the
some-
camera
It
closer.
shaves a year off my lifespan every time you guys make that joke. So please continue.
Yeah, but
Concern.
thusly they did that. They managed to find, after a hard day of training, Vale, the person that they'd come to the school to collect. They knocked Vale, kind of knocked himself out, and they dragged them back home and kind of threw him at their father's feet.
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda.
I mean,
And
we're still
Go
mean-
kick for good measure.
Personally, I think it was the right thing to do.
I think we're going to pick up right there. So Percival Vanatrail is just kind of standing there, like with this, like, because he's just kind of on the ground. He's like, that
We
was
probably-
much faster than I expected. I see you went for the knock him out strategy.
Actually, no, not quite. He had a mental collapse and then a physical collapse shortly after.
It was weirdly convenient.
But what caused the mental collapse?
So he's been
Not us.
listening to this pod of casting that has sort of had some sort of mental hold over him.
We'll never
And
confirm.
when that mental hold was disrupted through the destruction of his pod of casting, he fully collapsed right there on the spot.
Can you make me a perception check for insight?
You know, I think the pot of casting was telling him to clean his room and not treat women like people.
35.
35. All right. Does anyone else want to make that insight check?
Oh, Merle.
Yeah,
Merle
absolutely.
does.
Inside? What is that?
Merle only got a 39.
Well, perception for insight.
If I can ever find my character sheet. Not me not pulling it.
Vibe.
Wait.
Garl sees through you.
I also decided to reload all of a sudden.
Well, Tony will do that sometimes.
Ah,
Also, I chopped off my hair today.
hello. Insight.
Perception.
Your hair is looking very fluff.
Thank you.
Yes, you roll perception for insight. Look at
Yes, you did say that.
that.
I simply didn't listen.
But with that, pretty much Merle, Garl, Cassandra, and Lynx can tell there's a little bit of recognition there.
Do you know the skeevy little bastard?
Yes. The Archmage has been funding one of those entertainers, an elven man by the name of Elanasto. They've been using them as a means of, well, to be quite honest, indoctrinating young people.
Shocking.
I told him not to listen to them. I forbid it, but I suppose teenagers and young adults will not listen to their parents.
Do you think your warning perhaps had the opposite effect?
I'm
Like,
beginning to
as an
think
act
that.
of rebellion?
I also think that perhaps there was a little bit more going on than just good old-fashioned propaganda. There seemed to be some sort of mental link
Yes,
there, something enchantment.
They use
related.
enchantment magic to, on the transmission of it, implant a psychic echo to enter into the minds of the youth and begin wearing them down.
Yeah.
But the youth are our greatest treasure.
From last I heard, that was not yet supposed to be a thing. They weren't beginning that until after the war. It was going to be a technique to ensure a copious transition into Treladar's rule. So I didn't think much of it, thinking that it wouldn't get to that state.
I'll put the crushed pieces in his hands and be like, if it helps, here it is.
Well, that is 700 gold I will never get back. And he just chuckles a little bit and throws it into, like, the air, and, like, this, like, ward pops it and, like, pulls it towards a garbage can.
You gotta love a good attitude about shit.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do with him now?
Well, I'm going to start by giving him a nice talking to at magical ethics and how we should treat people.
Are you angry and disappointed, or just one?
I cannot be angry with him, as this is much my own failing as a parent as it is a mistake that they've made.
Speaking of, did your wife get back to you?
Oh, yes. She is in the basement. With all
Why does that make me nervous?
with all the members of the Opal Empire in that little pocket. Remember I showed you last night?
Yes.
Yep.
I just realized I said my wife was in the basement. That probably does not sound very good, especially with the sort of situations
Out of
you all
context,
deal
you
with
know.
on a regular basis.
I forgot you had a basement.
You could also just add voluntarily to the end of it. My wife is in the basement voluntarily.
I feel like that would make it worse. My wife is in the basement voluntarily. Like,
Voluntarily, of course.
anyway.
Okay, no, I see it.
Anyway, I mean, are they all okay? Was it a direct passage from
Yes,
the
it
school
seems.
to the basement, or
Well, yes, it was on a direct passage from the school to the basement. They did pop up in the sitting room, but we got them all hurtled down there as quickly as possible.
Hurdle.
Turtle.
I'm sorry, what?
how are they
Hi.
adjusting?
And many of them are kind of coping with what's going on right now.
Dang.
But I have warm food and soup down there for them, as well as a number of other necessities and some luxuries, so hopefully with enough time they can adjust to being physical again. And there was one Griptly that seemed a tad off, but
Yes, he's had a hard time.
I've kind of just left him on his own. It looks like he'll be dealing.
Yes.
Curiosity, what's your definition of a luxury? I've always wanted. What's a rich person's definition of a luxury?
Oh, I mean, like, I have a number of magical baths set up. There's a magical bathhouse that I had set up down there. That has a variety of exotic sort of soaps and oils in the bath for people to rest and relax in. We have.
You got a fantasy lush down there.
Yes, we have a lovely spread of food, of luxury foods, including a butter charcuterie board.
Oh,
Yes.
But tutory board.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Fun
Yes,
to friends.
it's just down the hall, Nimbus.
Acting.
And yes, that type of thing. Figs, plums, pomegranates, apples. Apples don't grow.
Wow.
Apples don't really grow all that well in Treladar. We're a more cold climate, so
Yeah,
Do they have
kind of.
books?
I mean, there's books down there. I wouldn't say anything like highbrow. Like, there's no library, but there's books scattered about.
That's what we'll have to do.
Is there like an area on the side where you can like work out and do like weights and stuff? Like,
I mean, I'm sure they're making areas. I kind of just left them to their own devices. I hate to make this comparison, but you know how sometimes if you get an anthill, you just kind of leave the ants to their own devices.
No.
Sometimes.
Just let them build their hill and their tunnels and let them organize how they want.
Right, and then you pour baking soda into the anthill
No, why would you do that? That's cruel.
because ants are disgusting.
Wait, are we talking about the giant things with the 6 legs that roam the desert in huge packs?
Yes, you've only
Oh no, those are tans.
What?
Yes.
Bob.
I don't think Cassandra's ever seen an anthill.
Probably not, yeah.
Yeah, not in real life. Maybe like an illustration, but she's never seen one in real life.
Sure, there's a textbook somewhere.
But regardless, I believe as agreed upon, they will produce the runestone attached to abjuration magic.
Somewhere there's a little floating checklist and a check mark goes on.
Right.
I suppose, you know, my home is open to you as you need. I'm going to be a little bit busy shortly from now, but if you all need to rest here for the evening, I understand. I can have a room prepared for you.
I feel like Hecate here is like, this home is yours for now, and she just like, I start walking around.
So, you know, if you need to, I can prepare you a room to rest for the evening. But otherwise, I believe it will be up to you what you do.
Letting us use his house as a camp.
Oh, excellent. One other thing I wanted to ask you, Percival, if you don't mind me calling you Percival, I can go by Mr. Vanderbilt
Aye,
if you
please,
prefer.
call me as you will.
Percy Worsey.
I will not call
Only
you
my
Percy.
I had an ex who would call me that. That one's a
Oh,
little
my
bit.
sincerest condolences. As you are the Archmage of Abjuration, would it be possible to send, sending or a dream message to someone outside of Treladar?
Oh, if you're looking for that, yes. As long as you're holding that Abjuration runestone, the wards won't intercept your messages.
Okay, alright.
So if you're going to do it while you're sleeping, maybe tie it to your hand.
Oh, I can send a dream message while I am awake, and then it goes to someone who is
I mean,
sleeping.
there's the Dream Council spell as well, so such and such and so and so.
Unfortunately, I do not have it prepared, but I would, believe you me, I would love to commune with some of the people back home, but as it is, I think a dream message will have to suffice, perhaps a sending. But I can attend to that later if we have more pressing matters to concern ourselves with.
I mean,
For example, where are the citizens of the Opal Empire going?
they are
after
in the
this?
basement currently.
Where are they going after this?
I don't have a plan for that. I was honestly going to talk to them about maybe hiding out here until things are solved.
Right, of course.
Does
Just
anyone
because
have-
transporting such a large number of people magically may leave traces that Treladar could take hold of. And I would hate to put them in any
Right.
more danger than they already are in.
Does anyone have one of those magic houses like Nim can make?
Well, that's what they're
I
in
have
right
a
now.
magic house.
Oh yes, that would make sense.
But,
Yes,
right.
they're in mine right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then perhaps we ought to get ourselves a good night's rest, and then in the morning, I guess we could do that planning now. Decide where we're going next, because we have options.
I mean, the sooner we kind of accomplish our big task, the easier it'll be for all these people.
To remind the
Exactly.
party, you currently in your possession have the runes of necromancy, enchantment, transmutation, divination, and abjuration. Meaning that the remaining runes that you would need to collect in order to gain access to the Archmage's personal room in their main tower, in their main vista, are the Sigil for Illusion Magic, the Sigil for Conjuration Magic, and the symbol for Evocation Magic.
Yes.
Is
So,
there any benefit into tackling certain ones before others? Like,
A reminder of what Rose gave you as intel. The Archmage of Illusion is like Percival, a neutral party currently in the anti-war landscape. They will support Treladar until given a reason not to. However, the Archmages of Evocation, Thranadel, and Conjuration, Eklund, are staunch supporters of the Archmage and their plans, so they will most likely not be able to be reasoned with.
Thranadel is a very pretty name. I like it. Don't like him, but I
then
like
we're
him.
probably going to have to kill him.
Yeah, probably. I'll take the name. I'll just steal it.
Oh,
How
I
very
didn't
fair
realize
of
you were
you.
part Fae.
Yeah.
On my
I
mother's
hate
side.
both of you.
Huh.
Cassandra just
Alright.
remembers, oh, I'm part Fae on my mother's side.
Canon.
Well, I suppose
Eh.
if there is a chance that we can coerce Minerva to our side, whatever boons she may grant us may be helpful in the fight against Tyrannodel and Eklund. So, and we may need all the help we can get.
Minerva
Abjuration
has
and evocation.
sealed herself from the world in her own personal.
So I have heard. I mean, I suppose we could just shoot a sending directly to her and say, "Hey, hello. You may
We'd like
have
to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
you might have visitors. We mean you no harm. For whatever good that might do. At the very least, it might be nice to attempt to meet her where she's at.
I mean, currently she's at her home, I believe.
I mean emotionally. If she isn't in the mood to be anything other than isolated from people in person, it may come off as a little bit offensive versus
Well,
defensive to just show up at her house and knock on her door.
You need to understand something about Minerva. She is an artist by nature.
Eternally lonely.
Yes, but also more importantly, when she begins working on a project, she was working on a piece before the war had begun. When she begins working on a project and she gets into a project, she can often become very much absorbed by that project. So
I want to see the project.
her retreating into herself and not seeing people for months on end is quite common for her. Quite honestly,
I had heard that it was the byproduct of her paranoia, but this is better. This is easier to deal with.
Ooh, maybe the art is a visual manifestation of her paranoia. Oh, I need to see it.
You know, I actually do, and he points up
Alright.
towards some paintings on the wall, just like these beautiful, fantastical landscapes, entirely made up areas. Like the sky is purple and swirling, the grass is like painted on, and it's like a flowing hill. They're absolutely gorgeous to look at, but completely fantasy, even by like the fact that you're in a fantasy world. Completely fantasy and fantastic landscapes. She painted those. They were a wedding gift.
Oh, delightful.
How much does she usually charge?
I believe her last painting that she sold on the open market went for 10,000 gold pieces.
How much money do we have, guys? I want one for when I someday have a room of my own.
Not
Your
that
own? What about a
much,
girl?
Unfortunately.
Blushes. I mean,
Didn't think that far.
she does wedding presents, right?
Oh, you did think that far.
Don't underestimate me.
We shall have to win
All
her
over
over.
girls' head.
I might like to commission her anyway. Perhaps for something smaller than this, though. Alright. Does she have any other likes or dislikes? Specific eccentricities?
Dietary restrictions? We should bring cookies.
It is nice to show up to someone's
If-
house with something, with a gift.
It's hard to say. I don't really have a close relationship with her. To be entirely honest, I kind of, when I was in my younger years, had a little bit of an ick from her.
Uh-huh.
How so?
Yeah.
I tend to keep my space from people who tend to get so absorbed in their projects they forget the world around them is turning.
Cassandra thinking about when she invented the Cassandra or the Corellia decimal system. She's like, "What?"
Oopsie whoopsie.
She looked up and it was 3 years later.
Alright, well. Does anyone else have strong feelings about which archmage we visit next?
I would like to see some pretty art.
Some pretty art might be relaxing. Maybe even.
Yeah.
Who knows? We can be optimistic about this. All right. Where does she reside, actually?
Lucius.
Lucius. Understood.
I don't believe it's on the map that you have.
It is
Don't
not.
think so.
But it is to the south of Abjuris. It's basically right between Abjuris and Evotus. It's not a very large city. It's I don't know. It's like the Glendale of Treladar.
Garl has a
And this
question.
isn't the land.
Oh,
this
Garl
is
has a
Glendale.
question.
Yes, go on.
Um,
Glendale.
Garl's I'm just trying to remember. Are we working on like a timetable, or should we be picking up the pace or something? Like, I forget if there's like thing looming over our heads or anything. If we can be afford to be taking things so casually right now.
Well, we have to collect all of these runestones in order to fight the Archmage, in order to stop Treladar from doing what Treladar is about to do.
Well, in order to gain access to his tower.
Like, should we be aiming for like 2 runestones a day, or should we be doing what?
I mean, I think we need to aim for whatever we can accomplish. As much as I would love to go and get them all in one day, that might be very dangerous.
Well, I'm just saying, like this last one we did, admittedly we were working with a more friendly archmage, but it's not like we really had to expend a whole lot of spell slots getting kind of gestures at the kid on the ground, or lose much in the way of health.
Yes, but that might not be the case for Faranadel or Eklund. Those will probably be much more difficult fights.
I'm just asking questions here. I'm not necessarily advocating for any particular approach. I'm just keeping.
We have about 5 days left.
I may be able to help you a little bit with Eklund specifically. They have been taking up a residence as of late. The Archmage's Tower is a very large structure. They've been taking up residence there as a sort of guard to the Archmage, so they will have their runestone with them. That's also
Didn't we hear something similar about the Ranadel?
Yes, the Ranadel has been bouncing between them. However, currently I believe he's been... Oh, what's the military word for it? I apologize, I'm not much of a military mind. Traded off with.
Usurped?
No, not a bad thing. Sort of like my shift is over. Next shift.
Okay.
Let go. No.
Rotated?
Rotated. Yes. Them and the Archmage of Divination have been rotating between each other. I believe currently Divination's shift is at the main tower, so Theranadel should be in his home tower currently.
I think some people call that swinging.
No, they would not. That is not what this is. Don't you
What?
forget who the Divination Archmage is.
What?
Gonna be looking for upside down
You.
pineapples all over the place. Yeah, I know about that. I know about.
And now chat does too.
And now chat knows
Can I do a
about it.
library lore to see if I can find any records of this this artist's like favorite sweet treats? I want to butter her up.
Unfortunately, there is no sort of biographies on her, as she is an artist who is still alive, and artists don't often get biographies about them until after they've passed away.
Well, perhaps if you look up some of her own paintings, she might have used something as inspiration for a still life. Do you know what their rotation schedule is? Theranadel and my father.
I believe for the remainder of the week, the Archmage of Divination is going to be at the tower.
But he doesn't have his runestone.
No, but he does still remain. He doesn't. That's good. But he does still remain to have divination ability, and there's no doubt that Master Venefall will be taking use of it.
I suppose there's no avoiding him then. Anyway. Perhaps if things with Minerva go well tomorrow, we can move right on to, Pteranodel in Evotus. But that, Garl, I think is a fight that he might enjoy. I think it's going to be a very head-on. We just show up to his house and say, hello, we're going to fight you.
We are here to take your symbol.
Everything I've learned about him so far seems to imply that he is the type to just take head-on in a fight and not bandy about with any kind of diplomacy or anything of that nature. That doesn't really just seem to be his style.
Finally, a worthy challenge. Our fight will be legendary.
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 All right.
Well, then I guess we're getting a good night rest. Who wants to form a cuddle corner?
I mean, I have rooms.
Lovely.
And
Exactly.
I mean, I can get you all a room if you'd like, with a bed.
Well, and Cassandra can share a room.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, they'll show more than just a room.
Oh, I know. I can
the floor as well.
as he's kind of like leading you up the stairs and like walking down the hallway. Oh, then in that case, I'll give the two of you the room that the Saint Altairs used to share. And they just open it up. And there's just
Did they live here?
Not sure how I feel about
when
that.
they stayed here, yes, sometimes. You know how people go to visit their friends outside. I don't do that. People come to me. He just kind of smiles. So I gave them rooms that are nice.
Awfully hospitable of you. Thank you.
Yes. There you go. Garl, enjoy this. Nimbus, if you follow me, I'll give you Garl's old room.
Hold on. Did I leave anything?
No, you tend to keep it very clean. Oh, I will have to remember to deactivate the wards before we go in. Thank you for reminding me, Garl.
Ooh, Cassandra does go, wait! And she runs into Garl's little room and grabs her Garl plushie and comes back out.
Fair
I left
enough.
it in there.
Left it in
But yeah, they will give you all your own rooms for the night. And you will, basically after that, hear Percival let out a very audible sigh and say, and now my work begins. And they will bugger off.
For bed, I do want to do some sending, some...
What you got for me?
Do a sending
Nimbus?
to Rosamine. See if you can figure out the cookie situation. She knows a lot of shit.
Okay, I can shoot Rosamine a sending and just say, we are looking to impress Minerva, possibly with baked goods. Any suggestions?
Minerva doesn't have much of a sweet tooth. She cares more about the aesthetic of food than its taste.
Oh, fascinating.
Perhaps an offering of artwork that you've made. She's a devoted follower of Shayla.
Oh. I'm not much of an artist. I'll relay that to Cassandra and just be like, oh no.
Oh, golly.
Ooh, what if we did like a batch of sugar cookies, but the icing were like little miniature versions of her art?
That sounds delightful.
Roll for
I have no
power.
such experience with icing. I'm actually not much for cooking at all. I just know magic that
Does
can
cooking
make food.
fall under crafting?
That's what I was thinking. It looks to
links.
Links.
Technically speaking, cooking
What?
would fall under cooking lore. But crafting
Curses.
can also work.
Lynx will look directly at you like he has no idea what the fuck you're implying.
I need you to bake cookies.
Bake?
Yep.
We gotta bake things.
It's like following
Hey.
an alchemy recipe, except for food.
That's true.
I've never been in a kitchen.
I've been in
The
a
hell is
lab.
Aranari when you need him?
I'm not saying no. I'm saying that this skill check will be with disadvantage.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, sure. That exists in PF2 now.
Self-imposed challenge.
it
is-
does actually.
does.
There are several spells that say roll twice and take the lower
Lower
score.
I believe in you, Lynx.
Oh, hold on. So I'm going to do something here that might help in a way because I never get to do this and we're going to go to sleep anyway.
Huh.
I'm going to use Zealous Conviction,
Holy God.
Good.
which is the thing I got for being just a human at like high level.
Mhm.
Not my rational mind. Not
I
the
mean-
unshakable conviction and zeal.
And you also gain temporary hit points against baking. I don't know. And I'm going to just bake the best you possibly can, and still on pick you up off the ground, stare you in the face.
This
It's
skill
still-
check will no longer be at disadvantage, but at every step of the baking process, Lynx will be making a will save.
Well, you have a +2 to that, so
Just
Plus 3 guidance.
Just roll me the crafting check, Lynx.
Cognitive.
Nice.
Oh my god.
51 is a success.
Baking.
Lynx, this was a challenge for you. You're not used to doing non-alchemical sort of crafting, so baking, while it is similar to alchemy, definitely was an interesting challenge for you. But you do eventually, get some nice cookies and things made, and icing, and the icing is ready to be painted on. For the art icing painting, I will need someone to make me a performance check, as is art.
I might be able to do some pretty good on that.
I have a 27 in performance.
I have a 29.
Do that check.
Lynx
Yee.
very much picked up
No.
one of the
no, I
eggs.
refuse. I'm using a
Keep it-
hero point.
I-
No!
Oh,
Oh! Wait,
I
that's
think-
religion.
Yeah,
Oh, that's religion?
You rolled a 10, so it would be 39 then.
Let's see what other feats I might have to help this
I don't think
out
you have
a little bit.
anything that attaches
Just-
it to cooking.
To put this into perspective, though, this is like level 19 characters, level 19 rolls. I don't think baking scales that high. We're not making something out of like unicorn essence or something.
Listen, all I'm
but we
saying
are
is
trying to impress an archmage.
Yes,
Okay.
You're
Oh,
trying to
it would be
impress-
really funny
Yes.
if I failed.
You did your best.
We need to make this thing so good their clothes blow off or something.
The
Yeah.
first egg that I picked up was with the inexplicable apparatus, and I crushed the egg instantly and went, "Oh, it's like a bomb."
Ooh,
And after that, everything made sense.
We
Just
glanced
in
at it
case.
carefully, like, ugh.
I'll see if that helps.
Virtuosic performer.
You don't have that in cooking, though.
Damn it. Not,
Does
does it count under buffoonery, maybe?
Special. No. Special boon from Shaylin. This applies to all categories of performance
Oh, does
for
it?
me. This is the boon she got from Shaylin.
Okay, then we're good. If
So
this
it
is the
does
Shaylin
apply to
one,
this.
Then it will. I thought this was her own feat that she took herself.
Nope.
That's my
Uh-oh.
bad. I'm a nitwit.
Well, I'm glad that she put it in the description.
Me too.
Did she? Oh yes, there we go. I'm blind. I'm a nitwit.
So I think that brings it from like 39 to 40, which
Yep.
Yay.
So there you go. You got a 40.
I'll put them on little like pretzel easels, put together with like little
Cute.
marshmallows on top of a charcuterie board.
Mm.
So like little sugar cookie art on a charcuterie board. So you got the sweet, you got the savory, and you got her art. I think it's impressive.
All right. That's.
I love a
totally valid.
charcuterie board.
Go make a good impression.
All right. Before we go to bed, I want to send some dream messages.
All right. Who are you messaging, McKenna?
With one spell, I can message up to 10 people, but I think it's just going to be Gwendolyn and Elisandra. I think
Okay.
I have 60 seconds of speech time. So Nim casts the spell and says, I have some dire news. Treladar may or may not be sending a ratfolk assassin towards Chip. It could be a diversion, like maybe they were trying to suss out who amongst them was a mole, and they were giving me false information, but just in case I wanted to let you know that that threat was coming. We are all safe and sound for now. We have gotten 5 of the 3 runestones we need to confront the High Archmage. I love you both a lot, so much, and I miss you, and it's awful that you're not here, but also really great that you're not here. And I hope that you are safe. I will keep you in my prayers. I hope that I am in yours. And good night, sweet dreams. That's it.
Dun 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 dun. So y'all get your night's rest. And in the morning you are awoken. Where to, team?
Hooting.
To Minerva
Well, we've got this-
Non-Rochelle.
I've got these baked goods to deliver.
All right.
Yeah.
You pop basically with the help of Percival, who knows Treladar a little bit inside and out. Percival asks for the key. He gives you that. He opens the door specifically to a door inside of her home. So you just get there.
That's excellent.
Yeah, so it's just
Very
like,
forward.
I got you. There. Done. Good luck. Do your best. Try to save the world. And hopefully I'll see you on the other side.
Great. No
Right.
pressure.
And you all rush through. The door closes. The key falls to the ground. Nimbus, you can pick it up. And you find yourself in a very minimalistic style manner. There isn't much furniture. There's just like some like cushioned seats and such. And it looks like the entirety of the house. Like there's a kitchen in this room. It looks like the entirety of like the house that's like livable space. There's like a kitchen. There's a bed. There's like a shower and a bathroom that's like a little curtained off. It's like the smallest apartment. If all of like one apartment was put into one room of an apartment, it's like that. And then there's just a door.
I knock on the door.
There is no answer.
Yoo-hoo!
Lady Non-Rochelle, you have visitors.
Do you knock again?
Sure.
The door creaks open slightly, and there's just a shimmer and like a veil of darkness.
With the read aura I have up, what's going
Illusion.
on with that? Gotcha.
Oh. True sight.
So you true
Wow.
sight, and you see a massive blank room, Garl. Think of it as like it's about the size of 4 football fields. Just
I
like
look at the outside of the building. Is that
yes.
jive?
Yep, that jives.
Okay.
It's the beautiful, huge manor with like this beautiful facade. The only living space is the space you're in. The rest of it appears to be Illusionary Art Studio. And you just see
Yeah,
a
for a
woman
second.
floating in the middle of the room. Completely unbothered.
Garl is going to poof out her rune wings, so to speak, and is just going to gently sort of like flap through the room towards this lady, trying not to startle them.
You all see Garl go in, and Garl just instantly disappears from sight.
I'll follow.
As you step into the room, it is like you've stepped into a whole nother world. The coloring of this world is pastel and it's imagine like a watercolored world.
Ooh.
The ground beneath your feet is like this like rich green that's just been painted and painted and painted over, and like as you look about the room, there are hundreds of different art styles that are just coalescing into this beautiful landscape. And then floating in the middle of this like beautiful landscape up on a hill with a single tree beside it is a woman.
Wing of myself and fly towards her.
Alright. Is anyone else entering with Nimbus and Garl?
I'm gonna get on my broom.
Alright.
I'll follow in, I suppose.
Alright. You all eventually make your way through this painted landscape, and the woman just kind of floating. After about 3 minutes of you approaching, like just as you're cresting the top of the hill, she like lands on the hill. And she's just kind of standing there. She's like... She looks to you, Garl. She says, "It's such a shame you don't get to experience this."
Oh,
What?
You may want to tell her what this is. She might not have any idea that you are casting such illusions. They are beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
a question. Well, like with True Sight, do I sort of see like shimmery like shadows of the things, or
Yeah,
just
you would
completely
see like
not?
shimmery shadows, but it wouldn't.
Yeah,
be,
I can-
It would be like blurs. It would be like if Garl had their eyes open underwater and was nearsighted, farsighted.
That's a combination.
Yeah.
I mean, I get my daily fill of beautiful. It's fine.
Adorable.
She looks as Garl says that, she kind of just looks towards Cassandra.
I have a charcuterie board.
And then walks around Cassandra,
A new muse has been discovered.
and then walks around Garl. And then she just like goes into the grass and she like falls down onto her back and like lays out like someone was watching the clouds or doing a snow angel. And then you just see like little bits of like droplets of clouds begin to form. And then just paint rain, like raining paint.
Pretty.
And then the next thing you know, after this like paint rainstorm is gone, the hill has been flattened. And then this image that you were now standing on begins to move, and it finds itself in the sky. And if you've ever seen like, you know, like church chapel paintings where they'd have like the huge images of people like holding each other and that, it's like the top of a church, but it's Cassandra and Garl.
Oh.
Cassandra's like watery eyed. The charcuterie board is trembling. She's like, it's so beautiful.
She just like looked at the board, like, that was a very fine attempt.
He
Okay.
baked it.
You know, all that really matters in art is the act of creating it itself. As long as you are happy with your creation, happy with the process, the final result doesn't matter.
Is that her fancy way of saying it stinks?
She's very happy with it, Cassandra.
Yes, it's quite lovely. Garl, it's good to see you.
You know, people keep saying that to
Yes.
her.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
I mean, if it wasn't for Garl, She like holds for a second, she goes into her bag and she just hands a Cassandra sketchbook.
Oh no!
Thank you.
I had a thought.
Peek.
So you know how artists practice drawing the human form?
Wow!
It's just full of Garls.
I hand it to girl. I'm like, this is yours.
No, I gave it to you.
Well then, Cassandra, you ought to accept it. It is a gift.
Absolutely, I accept.
Oh, I'm glad you accept it. And as you say, she says that, the illusion around you begins to like disappear, and you're in that like large white room. So,
She's part Fae on her father's side.
if you would flip the sketchbook over, dear.
Oh no, is the room gonna suddenly be filled with posing, possibly naked girls? Because that'd be something.
No. On the back of the sketchbook is a simple phrase, written hastily in pen. The person who accepts the sketchbook accepts the terms and conditions of the challenge of this Archmage. Should they be successful, they will receive a proper reward.
It'll be.
The words right out of my mouth, Carl.
She just kind of smiles.
All right then. There's no need for such opacity. What is the challenge and what is the reward?
I mean,
I think you know probably what we are here for.
Oh yes, here you go. She just pulls out from her pocket a runestone that has the illusionary symbol on it. Yes, this. Correct?
Correct.
She just puts it on the ground in front of her. That is what you want, yes?
Yes. What's the catch?
It's like go fetch or some shit.
Are you going to get it?
I will stoop and pick it up.
As you stoop to pick it up, it grows little illusionary legs and starts running away from you.
Do it!
I had a feeling that might be the case. Carl, where did it actually go?
It was just an illusion. There's nothing there.
Carl just like poking the ground, huh?
But in all seriousness, it is my understanding that you all tend to have at least a little respect for the world around you. And joking aside, my lady did ask of me to give you this. And then she will actually produce the actual runestone and hand you a runestone of illusion.
Goddamn. Your lady, you must be referring to Shaylin.
Yes, she just kind of smiles. Nimbus, this is less of a challenge for you all and more of a request from me, but all I ask is that you do your best to preserve the world. That is the challenge. Preserve the world so that artists may paint it in whatever state it holds.
Well, that was the plan, so...
And when this is all said and done, if you would be so kind as to lead Alessandra towards me.
May I ask whatever for?
I have a little bit of on-the-job training to give her.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I can't say I'm not curious, but I suppose it's not really my business.
Oh, it will be at some point. I'm sure Desna has the
What
same
if it was
plan.
my business now?
I'm sure Desna has the same plan for you as well.
Oh?
If that trio is to be believed, I'm sure that the three of them have already chosen quite well, in my opinion, at the very least. She kind of smiles.
Chosen what?
The three of you. And then she just smiles.
But for what? I mean, not that I don't trust their design implicitly. I do. I just would like to.
If
I
you-
want to know more.
You're familiar with Aerodin, correct?
With who?
Aerodin.
I might be
like-
mishearing you, Will.
Aerodin.
Aerodin?
Yep. If you'd like, you can make a
Aerodin.
religion check.
I think I will make a religion
might have
check.
to make
That
a
name
religion
does not
check.
ring a bell.
This is deep Pathfinder lore.
Ooh, the deeps.
38?
That's good. Aerodin was once the god of humanity. However, in a battle with many of the evil gods, Aerodin fell.
Oh.
And when he fell, one of his champions took their place in divinity.
They want to make you the replacement gods.
A lot of implications. First of all, I'm not a champion. Second of all, that would mean that there would be a god to replace, and I don't want those gods to go anywhere.
Oh, no, you need to understand. This isn't like this is something that will happen. It's sort of in case of worst case scenario, we have a backup.
In case of deicide, break glass with Nim in it?
Yes,
Um,
basically.
Um,
And Elisandra.
Pupper.
oh,
And Gwendolyn as well.
oh. As exciting as that is, and it is very exciting, and it has a lot of wild implications, I think I am mostly concerned by the implication that is a concern at all. How likely is it that we are looking at a potential triple deicide?
I mean, as likely as a single deicide. Highly unlikely, but possible. If there
Maybe.
if there is the possibility, if there is the possibility of an incredibly powerful storm that would knock over a house, would you simply leave that storm, even if it's a very small chance? Would you simply not do any preparation for it?
Personally, I would take my country's flag and go march against the storm, holding my country's flag in the rain, and even record it so everyone could see how proud and patriotic I am.
Do you know what's very fun to do?
Hell of a way to die.
And she just kind of waves her fingers. Lynx, can you make me a will save?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That is a
This
failure.
buffoonery will not stand.
What if I...
That is a failure. Lynx, illusionary skin covers your mouth. If you've ever... think like Deadpool. Wolverine. It's like, no more talking
Wanda
from you.
Maximoff, no!
Don't get me started on that whole scene.
Don't get me started on that whole movie. They did Wanda so dirty. Anyway,
Don't get me
Yeah, they
started on Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
But she sits there. Think of it as not like a possible thing. Like it's not something that they're actively planning to like hand you a torch and say, "Oh, you're gods now." It's more or less in case the world comes to an end and we all die protecting it, there'll be someone to deal with our stuff that we trust.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Hold on, I've got a dog yelling at me. I'll be right back.
Fair.
Well then, I hope I live up to their expectations. And yes, of course, I will send Elisandra your way.
Thank you.
Hopefully, after this is all successfully taken care of.
Plus, I have a little bit of teaching to do for her, but there's not much, but a little bit of simple discussion to have.
She's a fast learner.
I can imagine.
All right. Well, next stop. Probably evocation. Thoranadel. Any advice?
He enjoys fire. Quite literally a
Evocation
bit of a
wizards do.
hothead. If you'd like, I could possibly. I wonder if he'd answer. Yeah, maybe. She walks over to like a door and just kind of like knocks. Oh, yes, he's home.
Oh, so I suppose we could just go right to him.
If you'd like. She smiled.
Um,
Yes, Carl.
Is there anyone else who I have a past with that we don't know about?
I mean,
Not sure I'd be
Garl,
more
each of the current archmages worked with Valenfell during the Demon Wars. You worked with all of us.
Oh boy.
Also, I'm so sorry. I'll be right back one more time.
You worked with all of us.
I'm gonna ask this once then. Can you give me the deets? Can you give me the hot gossip? Like any rumors circulating during that time? Like what was I up to? Was I anything scandalous?
I mean, you were a warrior, a teacher, and a mentor to all of us. And then you got unalived, and that kind of drew us all together stronger. And
oh God,
rose
Garl got
up.
fridged. I died for other people's character growth.
Oof.
I got better. Well, I did ask, so thank you.
No worries.
Did
Process.
it say how girl?
Oh, Garl was impaled. A demon had disguised themselves, and then
Was it as a pretty girl?
yes.
Ah, that makes sense.
It do be like that.
See, I always
Everyone
thought-
just goes ah.
Yeah.
Disappointed but not surprised.
Girl also surreptitiously starts kind of like trying to pull like her armor sort of out of the way. Like, do I have a scar on my chest? I don't remember.
You have a crystal there.
Oh, wait. Have I always had a crystal in my chest? I always thought they were just coming out of my shoulders.
You have them coming out from all over your body, is my understanding.
Oh, oh. Oh, I thought that was just a seed stuck in my teeth. Oh, that can't be good for the gums.
I mean, to be fair, that does now create the implication that each of the crystals is a mortal wound that Garl suffered at some point.
Reggie.
Hi, Abby.
Hey.
Garl lives, Garl dies, Garl lives again.
Oh my god, we killed Garl.
Again? I shall rise shinier and spikier than before.
As the gods intended.
So,
Garl is inevitable.
you all... do you all make your way through that door?
I don't see why
Oh.
not.
Life really does open another door.
Does. Yes.
Life finds a way.
Then, as you all step through, I'm going to move you to a map.
Uh-oh. Why would we need a map? Well,
It's the map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map.
oh, you missed some neat little lore bits, Nim.
Sorry.
So not only did Garl was apparently a friend, comrade, and warrior, her mentor for all the archmages. Apparently, he died.
Oh,
Paled.
Pretty girl was actually a demon and got impaled. Garl.
oh,
Pretty lady.
pretty lady.
I mean, if Garl was going to die. But, in all seriousness, as you step through, basically just standing in the middle of this room is a human man who has shaven themselves completely bald. And they are covered in tattoos and arcane runes.
Eminem, is that you?
Yeah, like is that tattoos are mum spaghetti on him.
And
The
they just
Eminem,
look
I was
at
gonna go
you,
Mr. Clean.
and they say, "I am so glad I get to fight you here.
Wait, what?
Let's go!" And roll initiative.
Hot
Wait.
damn.
Things are getting hot in here.
Oh, not the nat 20 initiative from this
Wait,
guy.
Oh, did I?
Thurendal? Isn't this somebody, the person we're supposed to be fighting later?
Thurendal
I
is-
thought we were going to
No.
be fighting the evocation guy.
Valenfall
We're fighting-
is the Archmage.
Valenthal's the Archmage. Eklund is the Conjuration Mage that we will be fighting later.
Also,
Isn't this one of the people with the other rock?
Yes.
Yeah, evocation.
especially because this is a one-on-us versus one person, I really would like to make use of my battle cry feat here. Well,
You definitely can roll it.
all right.
You need a 42.
Oh.
Success, they're
Nice.
fighting one. All
If I
right.
critically succeed, I might have killed them.
Oh,
Did I miss something? Was this part of the like sketchbook contract?
No, this was they got you to the next Archmage very quickly as like
Ah,
a
nice.
here you go. But more importantly than that, I get to go first. And I think I'm going to start things off with a 10th level fireball. So, can all of you make me... It's not meant to be a 10.
No.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm like, I think we'll have no problem.
I
passing
can do
that.
this.
You cannot do this.
I can do this.
47.
I love the honesty though. You cannot
That's
do this.
a quadruple crit.
We came here yesterday and dodged it before it happened.
Roll
We can
20.
see the source code.
Roll 20. It's a DC 47.
Me
Oh!
too, B.
I
Wow, I
high-fived
can't believe I
him.
need to roll a 19 or a 20 to beat his reflex saves. Jesus Christ.
I will simply spend one of my hero points. God damn it.
Oh.
Okay, wait. No,
Oh!
hold
I
on.
mean,
Oh.
it's over a 10. That's usually what you want. to
No,
happen.
I'll take it.
Wait just a goddamn minute.
Okay, so Cassandra. That is
Oh,
a
look how
critical
much-
fail.
How much fire damage it does.
Yeah, 69.
Nice.
Nice.
So our friends, and now we're now at the stage in the campaign, everyone, where Will has to have a calculator app open during combat.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
So, for our friends
Oh,
who-
wait. No, fuck that. Wait. Okay.
Oh, me too. Fuck that.
My reaction, spell turning.
It hasn't been your turn yet.
Oh.
But it's a
First-
reaction.
Yes, but you
You-
haven't
you-
had a
you-
turn to get a
You
reaction.
have to
Fine.
load your reaction essentially
Yes.
on your
But
turn.
Nimbus, success for 34 points of fire damage.
All right.
Lynx, fail for 69 fire damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Garl, 34 fire damage.
Hop, hop, hop.
Cassandra, critical fail for 138 fire damage. And then with their last one, they are going to use one action and a focus point to plink Garl with a force bolt for 15 force damage.
Ow. Bink.
Go ahead, Garl.
I'm checking something real quick now. Okay. I'm gonna try something a little maybe risky here. My wings are still out, but how far is it to this person? Okay. I will get there, yeah, in one move. And I am going to actually try.
No, are they not?
Oh.
Are they sold out, Carrie?
Oh, they do get sold out on occasion.
Hmm.
What me tonight?
I got it. Oh.
Oh.
No, there weren't any given tonight, which is why it's kind of weird. But that happened to me once before too.
Manage rewards.
I'm gonna try and do it.
Try reloading the stream.
There we go.
Actually, what
That should
happens-
have just restocked them.
Oh yeah, I was able to give it.
Yeah, I just restocked them.
But mine doesn't count, obviously.
All right.
I keep one to myself.
I am
Gar.
going to try. I would like to try and grapple the wizard.
All right.
I-
Make me a athletics check.
54.
That is a success.
Is it a critical
Nice.
success?
It is a success.
Oh wow.
Scary.
That's a surprisingly good fort save for a wizard. So the target is grabbed until the next turn.
And also, as you grab them, their skin alights. Garl,
Oh.
I will need you to take. So that is 2, 3, 4 slash 4 d6. On 4d6. 19 fire damage for having the audacity to touch him.
Ooh.
Get away from me!
No, but you see, it is my purse. I do know you.
That's my purse. I
Purse,
don't know you.
him.
And then with my remaining action, I'm going to try and pull him to the ground and knock him prone with me.
Okay, make me an athletics check. You have -5.
45.
45 is just
So 40.
barely a success.
All right, so we are both now on the ground, wrestling.
However, because you did do another attack tag that was touching him, another 18 fire damage.
Hey guys, this guy thinks he's hot stuff. Careful.
Hot stuff.
Oh, Garl.
Nimbus, it's your turn.
All right.
If you want to hit him with any spells, it'll be slightly easier if it's an attack roll.
Also, Garl, while you have him pinned to the ground, you do notice that he is levitating off the ground slightly.
Ew.
Well, I pulled him to the ground with the grapple.
Yeah.
Well, with that second athletics check, so he is capable of flight. He's not bound by gravity, but on the at least he's pinned to the ground right now under Garl's considerable bulk.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna cast Foresight on myself, because I think that's the only way I'm going to have a chance against a lot of these like reflex saves. And with Quicken spell, I am going to cast a big boy spell. I'm going to cast Avatar.
Oh.
Oh.
Wapita,
My
wapita,
favorite
wa,
spell.
wapita, wapita, wa. So is Nim
You're
going to
doing
disappear?
the Avatar music.
Is
Yep,
Nim
yep.
going to disappear for 25 years while Charladar takes over the world?
Wasn't that 100 years? He
It
was
was
gone for a
100
full
years.
century.
Yeah.
Homeboy was fully taking a
Octogenarian.
fat nap.
Your attack modier.
Is Lynx
Yeah.
your Sky Bison?
Wow, there's a lot to unpack there.
No.
Oh, Nimbus.
Anyway.
Yep.
And that is my full turn.
Alright.
Is just to get this up.
Lynx, you're up.
Get it up.
Also, Lynx, just
Well,
going to tell you this now. You don't think fire will be too effective on this guy.
yeah, I had like the slightest feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be briefly stunned by looking at Nimbus. However, if I can ever zoom out, there we go. No, I've made my character window too big. 1 second. Okay, that's what I thought. Because we are standing in what appears to be a conal shape of sorts,
Mhm.
I feel possessed to move this way.
Fair
Valid.
enough. As you step onto that pressure plate,
Oh,
Yeah, I flew over.
all of the black bits on the ground ignite and fire. Can everyone make me except for nope, Garl's also on a bit of it. Can everyone make me a DC 42 reflex saving throw?
I have a feeling I'm going to be
Fail.
RIP.
God damn.
Oh, success.
Oh!
All right,
That's bad.
anyone who succeeded will take half. Anyone who failed will take this full amount. 24 fire damage.
There's just something about spending a hero point and rolling a lower value when you already rolled like a base 5 that just,
At least it wasn't a 1.
yeah, I guess.
At least it wasn't a critical fail. It was only a regular fail.
Yeah.
Nim, the 30, who's that for?
That's for having advantage on everything.
Because of spell.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Then the 47 is a success. You'll take 12. Garl, you will take 24. Yes.
Okay.
And Cassandra will take 12 fire damage.
Ooh.
Lynx, you can continue your turn. All the dark spots, all the black lined squares are still ablaze. If you end your turn in them, you will need to make another reflex save.
Okay.
Am I gonna have to make a roll to get through the flame?
No, you only if you end
Okay.
your turn on the square.
Got it. We're gonna. Oh, the cell line is a little bit odd to engage with. I'll strafe one more time over this way.
Okay.
And from here, finally, I will throw something.
All right.
If I can ever find something to throw
Okay.
at this fool.
Do me a favor. Roll me a DC 5 flat check as they are concealed by the fire around them.
Oh, good to know.
16, you're fine.
Will he have cover?
Not cover. He had concealment.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna use the hero point I just got from Carrie.
Well,
To
chat,
still miss.
Let's put those it be likes that's in the chat for links.
This is not a crit miss.
A 38 is
Is
a
a
hit.
crit miss. Oh. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. Can I get a fort save?
You can. 40
Oh. Wow. Anyway.
+1 to saves against magic.
Hmm.
Ooh, is
Alchemy
this considered magic?
Alchemy is magic.
Okay. I'm never 100% sure. Doesn't matter, he still fails.
Oh, there you go. 40.
I would like to impose, if I can find my notes here. We'll go with Stupefied 2,
Okay, how much damage do you take?
14.
14. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
Oh, I'm sorry, that was 24.
24.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. Is that your turn?
Yep, that is the full array.
Cassandra. You are in a burning ring of fire.
That I am. Let's see. 20, 30. Okay, I'm gonna fly around to here,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna really hope for the best with this one because I am not looking too hot right now. Actually, maybe I'm looking a little too hot. That might be my problem.
You're very hot.
But
You're on fire.
I'm going to where did it go? Here it is. I'm going to shoot this so the cone does not hit Garl, and I hope it hits because I need some HP and also some
Nice.
damage.
Vampiric
Ooh, I
extinguish.
rolled badly. Critical fail.
Yeah.
Oh wait, not critical fail, just a regular fail. You were one off.
Cool.
34.
Works for me. So I need to roll.
Minus
Oh,
59.
okay, nice.
All right.
And then I get half of that back as HP.
Awesome. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right. At the start of their turn, the tattoos on their body glow. They lose the stupefied condition. And you see them turn to ash. Garl, you lose your grip, and they are now back to standing. You'll have to try better than that. And then they are going to step to there.
I'm going to use a reaction, not AO, because I know he stepped.
You're
But
prone,
I'm
though, right?
going. I don't think it matters.
Did you say you brought him to the ground with you?
Yeah, but
So you'd
I
be-
don't think this.
Okay.
I can still do this. I think technically.
All right.
I'm just gonna use. Where is it? I'm gonna check the rule. No escape. Oh, hold on.
No escape, no description.
Can't stride while prone.
All right. Whatever. Oh, hold on. You can use no escape to burrow, climb, fly, or swim instead of stride. If you have the corresponding movement type. So I can just fly.
Okay, perfect. Then you're fine to just fly with him.
I
with
fly
your
them 5 feet
wings.
towards them.
Awesome, and they are then going to cast a spell on you. Make me a DC 47 Fortitude save.
Ooh.
Well, they were going to do that anyway, so. Fortitude, eh?
Yep.
I am going to use my hero point on that because. Actually, you know what? Hold on.
I don't know if you can critically fail fort saves.
I can't. But I was checking on something else. Never mind. I have a different thing. But. Oh, wow. Okay.
So take 75 force damage
Okay.
as Garls begins to collapse in on themselves.
Eesh.
Still triple digits, mother trucker.
And then at the
Triple
end of
dickin'.
their turn, they're within fire. D6. So they get some hit points back.
Rude.
And we come to Garl.
All right, I guess we're just doing this then. Garl is going to fly into a rage because she's getting really annoyed with this.
Fair enough.
And then I am just going to smack this guy twice.
All right, roll to hit.
And here we go. Negative energy damage, by the way.
Hits, not a crit. Take 10 fire damage.
Choose through some of my temporary hit points. And then I'll just hit him again. Where's that button? 37. That probably is not the hit.
That is a miss.
Okay.
All right, but because you still made a melee strike, D6, another 13 fire damage.
13 minus 9 is 4, so okay.
Nimbus, you're up.
All right. So I would like to just take wing and fly. Does it matter if I am airborne if I am standing over one of these black areas?
The black areas have fire going all the way up to the roof. It's like,
Okay. Well then I am just gonna move. I'll move all the way over here. I think this is the only place where I can be like huge and not on the black lines.
you're huge right now.
Yeah. But I can't change the size of my token myself.
I gotcha. There you go.
Like I said, this is one of my big boy spells. And then I'm gonna take 2 Avatar Moonbeam attacks on him. And hopefully I input this correctly and don't laugh at me if I didn't.
gonna be a 40 and a 45.
Both will hit.
Beautiful. Okay,
So that'll
looks
be
like
50 damage in total. Nice, good
Yeah.
shot.
Is that like force damage or like
it is
moon?
fire damage.
Oh, it's fire damage.
Oh, man.
I fucked up.
Thank you
Wait,
for the
no,
50 hit points.
silver? Oh.
It is silver though, if that makes a difference.
It does
That
not,
only
but thank you
affects
for the 50
for-
hit points, Nim.
God
That
damn
only
it.
I'm a
that gets
fucking
by-
asshole.
Like silver only gets by like damage resistant for like fiends and stuff.
Ah, god damn it. I'm sorry, you guys.
Lynx!
Yeah, I bet you are.
I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Nimbus, you get a hero point.
Okay, wait a goddamn minute.
Get
A
it.
pity point.
You get a hero point for helping
Can I
me
spend that
get-
hero point to redo that action?
No, you get a hero point for letting me have another turn with this boss up.
Okay, I'll take it.
Actually,
I'm sorry.
Will, just out of quick curiosity. So on my turn, the guy turned into ash,
Yep.
stepped, and then cast a 2-action fire spell.
He turned into ash. That was a free action at the start of his turn because of boss BS. He stepped
Okay.
and then
fair.
casted 2 actions fire spell. It's almost like he's some sort of fire creature that has fire abilities.
I thought it had
Why?
more to do with like his lair, but I fucked up.
Why,
We all get a turn.
why isn't it? Ah, this isn't adding to my character sheet. It's making me mad. So what I want to do, Will, is quick craft major water bombs,
Okay.
but I literally cannot add them to my sheet for some reason.
Okay.
Like my known formulas in alchemy. I don't know why.
Do you have the stats for them up on your page? Like if you can just manually roll them when we can do it like that, that might make your life a
Yeah,
little
it's
easier.
gonna have to be done that way, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Gonna be a lot of copy paste.
No
Mhm.
worries.
It'd be like that.
It be like that.
Alright, so what you got? You're throwing water bombs at him?
Not necessarily at him, because the damage is bludgeoning, but it does non-lethal, like, water damage as well.
Okay.
And I want to see what happens to the area around him. Jesus, where is... How is, I should say.
If you go /R and then you can input the 1d20 plus whatever you need.
It's been a while since I've, like, had to do it.
It's all good. Take your time, Cooper. Don't you worry about a thing.
What happens when I just press it this way? Oh, okay, it rolls.
there you
One
go.
sec. One sec. I want to make sure that that attack roll is correct. I think it is. No, it's missing the +6 modifier, so... That is...
41.
Yeah, it's a 41.
That's a hit. Not a crit. So 11,
Understandable.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Uh,
It's also something that I
And
wish I
he
could...
will lose his concealment for the turn.
This is the description, just for what it's worth. I know it's manual, but I don't know why my character sheet just isn't cooperating with
That's fine.
or automatically inputting.
Yes, so this will make him lose his concealment.
Okay. Does this change the fire on the floor at all?
It does not change the fire on the floor at all because it is magical.
Wait, did I read this wrong?
On a hit against an unattended non-magical fire,
Oh, yeah, I did read this wrong. Anyway.
We're all just in a silly, goofy mood tonight. It's been a while since we've been in a fight.
yeah, it has been.
Wow, it literally does say extinguishes non-magical
It
fires,
does.
huh?
What else do you want to do, Lynx?
Sorry. Could I get a fort save from him?
Fort save, Uwu, 31.
He is stupefied 2 again,
Okay.
Nice.
and then one more frost vial for good measure,
That'll hit, not crit.
and that'll be 27 total damage.
Takes it. Hey, you almost got rid of all the hit points Nim gave him.
Hehe.
Alright, is that your turn, Lynx?
Yes, that is everything I can do.
Don't look at it like that. Look at as
Cassandra.
Nim undoing all the damage I did.
Okie dokie. So I am going to. How far away is he? I completely forgot.
25 feet.
Not that far.
Not far up. Psst, psst. We're gonna use we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna pretentious spell.
Okay.
So it takes a -2 circumstance penalty. I don't know if that really helps at all. We'll hope it does. And I'm gonna hit him up with that devour life.
Roll it. Put it in chat.
I mean, it's targeting fort, which wizards aren't supposed to be good at unless he's a sorcerer.
No, he is a wizard. 33, a
Crit.
crit fail.
Woo!
So,
It takes 60 negative damage.
so 120.
Nice.
He's still up.
Okay.
That's okay. That's a good hit.
Well, and I get 60 temporary HP.
There you go. At the start of their turn, free action, magical tattoos trigger. Ash loses stupefied.
Wait, what? He loses stupefied?
Loses stupefied, just like last
He
turn.
apparently gets to just clear status
Mhm.
effects.
Oh, I literally did not hear that last turn. I was reading on what to do for this one. Sorry.
It's all good.
They are going to expend an action sustaining implosion. So Lynx, if you can make me a fortitude save. Fail, but not a critical fail, so take 75 damage.
Ow.
Does maintaining a thing have the manipulate trait?
Sustain does not have the manipulate
Okay.
trait. However, Garl,
Yes.
this stuff. Oh, that's 3 actions. Never mind. I clicked the wrong spell.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
What
just.
were you
kidding.
attempting to cast?
I was going to Lexi you. Instead, let's do a cataclysm. Let's pull out our cat noir.
Here. 2 action. All right. Well, I'm obviously going to try and take an AO.
Yep.
All right. Bam. 39.
Does not crit, but hits. They will
Yeah.
take that damage. And they've cast the cataclysm spell.
Ripping a small piece of each. Blah, 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 blah.
So, any resistances you have right now are 10 lower.
I don't have any resistances to anything beyond like I have hardness 5, which isn't really resistance.
And I need you to make 1 reflex save for all the types of damage here.
Oh, it's a reflex thing. Okay.
Yeah. It is a DC 47 reflex save.
Ooh, that's gonna be tricky.
Horrifying.
And I'm going to just quickly edit this spell.
And
to
here's the
actually be
thing.
able to work.
To actually pass that, I would need to roll a. Ooh, be 47. I would need to roll a natural 19.
Yes, you would.
So I'm probably not going to use my remaining hero point for that because it could turn into a crit fail.
It could.
Fair.
So though out of curiosity, this is not an actual roll. Yep, made the right choice. It was lower.
Alrighty. He is including himself in this area.
I'm doing a test roll on.
So let's
This-
measure who's in a 60-foot burst.
It's still
Everyone.
not adding the modifier.
All right, so let's talk about reflex saves. Garl, you fail, but not critically. Nim, what's your reflex save?
Oh, we're all reflex.
Oh, we're
saves.
all doing
Everyone.
this.
It's a
Okay.
60-foot burst.
1, 2.
Yeah.
I did it!
Ah.
What is this again? Is this just his imploding thing?
No, this
No.
is a reflex save against a literal cataclysm.
You know
it's gonna
what?
be
Fuck
43.
that. I want to use my thingamajiggy, my spell turning. I want to cataclysm him. Reverse.
Well, it's an AO. Click on spell turning so I can read it to see if you can. All right, so when a spell
no, that's
targets
a target.
you, it's not targeting you. It's an area of effect.
Um,
So reflex saves from you, Corellia.
This is gonna be sad.
39. Okay, so that is a failure. So
Does it have,
40,
like,
but not a crit
evade?
failure. So I'm going to click on this again, and it should roll the damage. So anyone who failed is going to take 5 acid, 11 bludgeoning, 13 cold, 17 electricity. If you're flying, 4 bludgeoning, and then 15 bludgeoning, and then 11 fire. So in total, that'll be 16, 29, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 56, 61, 72. So 72 damage if you're not flying, 75 damage if you failed and are flying.
okay.
And
I think I'm
any-
only the one flying right now.
And any resistance you have is 10 lower for each of these damage
Okay.
types.
I succeeded, which means I critically succeeded the reflex save.
Yes. Okay, and now they also go down. However, the second they go
Oh.
down,
Oh, I know what this is suddenly.
what do you mean? 4
Oh, no, I
Phoenix.
don't.
Not this!
I thought he was doing the thing from the kineticist where you can blow yourself up once and then just come back to life immediately.
Oh no, 4 Phoenix appear.
Crush the eggs, guys. You gotta do that too.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, how much was the damage in total?
A lot.
70, if you were flying, 75.
So, around 70 then.
But yeah, so I need to change all these to 10 lower.
Oof.
25, 22, 36, and 23. Alright, and then... Garl.
Garl. Is the flame still reaching up from all the symbols?
The flame is still reaching up from all the symbols.
And it's all the way to the ceiling, so it's like walls of fire that we can see through?
Yep, it's like the flickering fire. You can see through it. It's why things have concealment. You see 4 Phoenix.
I'm gonna have to end my turn in the damn phoenixes.
It's only reflex save for 4d6 fire.
I know. I am mostly worried about poor Lynx getting caught in the middle of a melee. So I'm going to, because I think it is more than 30 something feet. Let me just check the measurement here.
I will say if anybody wants to
Oh.
like end their turn within 30 feet of me, and it's looking not so great on health.
Link's literally
I'm
at 20%.
I'm not great either, but I'm more concerned about Lynx getting dunked on by one of these fiery birds. So I'm going to
Fair
just
enough.
move to here. It's not going to be a sudden charge. I don't need to. And then I'm going to strike twice at the void.
Roll the hit.
So first one, 42.
That will crit.
So that
Oh,
will be 74 negative energy damage.
They take it. Garl,
Yeah.
because you melee attacked this thing,
This combat was designed to mess with me.
6 fire.
All right, so, does that? Well, I've been questioning about this. my hardness, does that only work on
It
physical
only works
attacks?
on
or-
physical.
Okay, so I take the full 6 damage.
Yep.
All right. The bird's still up?
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right. To second attack then. 44.
Crit.
Another crit?
Yep.
72 negative energy damage.
They take it. All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn, and I take the fire damage for standing in the ring, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, reflex save.
Yeah.
DC 42.
Well, for God's sake.
You take
Crits.
that.
Ooh, nat 20.
Now I get the net 20.
All right.
Yeah.
Then it's your turn.
All right. I have a mechanical question about melee strikes
Yes.
and ranged strikes. So in the avatar form, I have access to a magical star knife. It can be thrown, and it also has a reach of 15 feet.
Yes.
My first question is, would using the reach option subject me to this aura?
Yes.
um,
Because you're still holding the weapon.
My second question is, if I throw it, does it come back because it's magical?
If it doesn't have the returning rune, it does not come back.
Interesting. Then why would you ever throw something?
Well, there's a rune. There's a rune for returning. That
Not if you're in an avatar state and don't have runes for your weapons because they are magical.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's like if people are wanting to throw weapons, there is a returning rune that just does it.
Right, but that doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
Yeah. It,
then I'll just do it with reach because I don't want to lose it. So it's gonna be. I can just do 3 strikes right here.
Yep,
1,
3 strikes.
2,
Hits.
3.
Crits.
And actually, I think I do this twice, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if I crit on either of the other 2.
Okay, so the first one will crit.
The first one will crit. A
Well,
38.
I'm using like the. So do you want to re-roll 1 attack on each one, or do you want to use attack 1 and attack 2 as 1 attack? What would you prefer?
With foresight, I roll twice and take the higher.
Okay, so re-roll an attack.
So I was
1.
just going to re-roll from top to bottom 1, 2, 3.
Well, just re-roll 1 and 3 because you crit on 2 already.
Okay, yeah, that's true. 1 and 3.
Crit hit.
Okay, nice.
So
That changes. That changes. So, okay.
they potentially only have an AC of 33.
I think
32.
it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Interesting. It didn't add the crit damage for me, even though I programmed that in.
Oh, God. I'm going to be constantly critting these things then.
Yes, you are.
That's goofy. Okay.
They're CR 15.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, that's actually still pretty damn impressive. CR 15.
I guess I will roll. That's weird that it didn't double the damage, right?
I mean, I can just double it mentally.
I just work here, sir.
Okay, yeah. Just be aware that the Star Knife does have the deadly trait, so add another d4. I'll just roll 2d4
Yeah,
for
just roll
those.
2d4.
The extra. Hot damn.
Nice.
All right, so from your first crit, you did 44, and from your second crit, you did 48. 48, so that's 88, 89, 90, 192, 104, 114. Okay, you did 114 damage.
Nice. Is that including the last one too?
That is including the last one.
Nice.
All right.
That's my whole turn.
3 melee attacks, so take 6, 8, and then 8, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 fire damage.
Yeah. 22?
Yep.
All right.
Alright, this phoenix is going to go. It has a thing in front of it, so it will attempt to beak you, Garl. 44.
Because I am raging, that will hit. Well, no, it would hit anyway by 1.
Alright, 17 piercing,
That becomes 15.
10 fire,
Okay.
and you are now on fire. Second attack will
Turn-
go onto Lynx.
Oh, it has reach.
20 feet.
20 feet. Oh, for goodness sake.
43 to get you, Lynx.
Stand by.
Would you guys say that Garl is very hot right now? So hot?
That does
Cassandra
hit.
would always
All
say
right,
that
13
Carl is
piercing,
so hot.
7 fire, and Lynx, you are on fire.
Oof.
And Lynx, we come to your turn.
Is this magical fire?
It is magical fire. It's a phoenix.
Kills myself. Anyway.
Lynx, you're just so hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Please don't make those noises while I'm wearing headphones.
Can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah.
All right, guys, let's focus up. There's still a lot to do in this fight, and we only have a few minutes.
Lynx will take a step back.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to down one of these. Okay.
What? Damn.
I'll take that. Wow.
Is that your turn, Lynx?
No, I have one more. 93. And I just want to give this a try to see what happens. So... I'm in range, yeah. I'm in range.
36 is a hit.
Okay.
Where did you get a water bottle? Or a
11. Bludgeoning.
water balloon?
So 11 damage?
21 total.
Alright, they take it.
Not enhanced,
Not
apparently.
enhanced.
It's fine.
Not water.
Could I get a fort save?
You certainly can. 41.
Stupefied. 2.
Okay. Cassandra. These ones won't lose it, so
Okay.
I'm going to put the stupefied symbol on them.
So, ugh. How bad is everyone looking right now?
Garl began this fight with 344 hit points. I have 55.
Began with 217. I'm at 93. I was at 20.
Nim, how are you looking?
I'm at a little over half.
Okay. How's everybody's reflex saves?
Not good.
It
Ugh.
is my worst.
Again, to succeed on these, we need a 19 or a natural 20.
See, I can get 3 of these phoenixes with a cold damage eclipse burst, but it would hit all of us too.
Oh.
Garl just glances over her shoulder at Cassandra. You could never hurt me.
You could hurt me.
This isn't about you.
Whatever you want to do, Abby.
You know what? Fudge nuggets. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh god.
All right, I will make reflex saves for the phoenix.
Keep in mind, as birds, that's probably their best save.
I did it. I critically succeeded.
Woo!
Oh wait, yeah, you have.
Oh, motherfucker.
I mean, Cassandra, if you do it off of your square, it hits them all.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
My goal to try and avoid people, and I ended up hitting everybody anyway. I forgot I could hit all the birds.
Right, what's your save? 43? Okay, so success, fail, success, success.
Okay, and
So roll your 8d10
Oh, I got another 20.
plus
Nice.
8d4. So roll
awesome.
your
So it's additional.
slash R
Living
8d10.
creature. Are they considered living creatures?
Yeah, slash
Oh.
R
Did we
8d10
lose
plus
roll?
8d4. Okay, so 40, 52. 52. Oh no, what happened?
The way that, like, if the stream is frozen, they didn't even hear me say that. I'm literally so funny.
What just happened?
Hi, Will.
You went dark
Oh, you fucking kidding
and stream
me?
froze. No.
Oh, that's annoying. And where's Matt?
It's a good. Matt's still in the Zoom call.
Yeah, but Matt's missing.
Perhaps also frozen.
You think it was like a rolling brownout or something?
I think
I'm
did
back.
did
Yeah,
MTS
'cause
just
there's-
have a hiccup?
This little hickey wicky.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if it happened to Will and then happened to Matt, that's
Is,
my
is
assumption.
stream still loading?
No, it's up. We're just goofing around.
Sorry, y'all.
You know what? I'm gonna use a hero point to re-roll this
Refresh
because
your
that was
frozen.
bad.
I might
Pretty
too, not
really
gonna
off.
lie.
And I still have advantage. God, I hate this anyway.
Okay, so
I'm not even gonna risk it.
30. Okay, this is where I do math.
So it's 73 total damage if they're considered living creatures.
Thank you. 73, and then 1, 2, 3 of them succeeded, 1 of them failed. Okay.
Well, that was half of my remaining health.
If it makes
Was
you feel any better,
73?
I'm down now.
Oh,
I downed
Abby.
myself in a last-ditch effort. Because I'm hoping I'm hoping that cold outdoes the fire. I don't.
I mean, it definitely did about 10 more damage than you were expecting it to do.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that in PvP. It doesn't double it, I don't think.
Fair enough.
We're a little out of practice.
But I went "Phew," and then proceeded to pass out.
There we go. Alright, Corellia is down. This phoenix is going to go.
Will I rise like a phoenix? Probably not.
Probably not.
Strides up to you and beaks you, Nimbus.
Nope.
35. Nope. Alright, and it will beak you again. And miss.
Nope.
What is this? A packing order?
Packing
Also,
order.
it does have disadvantage to hit me for what it's worth.
Oh, well, either way, it didn't hit you, so it's fine. This one's going to stride to adjacent to the body of the mage, and then it's going to end its turn. This one's going to stride adjacent to the body of the mage, and it's going to end its turn.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna raise
shit.
him up. It's gonna phoenix this motherfucker.
Garl.
I believe I'm in-
Oh, bollocks. I am worried about that, but I also have to be concerned I won't be used if I go down. I'm gonna risk this. I'm going to spend 2 actions to do mirror image.
Okay.
Is there an AO?
Nope.
Alright, then I'm gonna try and finish off this one bird.
Alright, roll it.
37.
Hits, does not crit.
40 negative energy damage.
They take it, they are still up.
Alright, now do I take the persistent fire or do I get a check?
You will take the persistent fire just from being on fire. So that is... Oh, right, wrong button.
Oh,
12 persistent fire damage.
that's not great.
And now roll me a d20. And you need a 15 or better. You're
Nope.
still on fire. Nimbus.
Well, this is a tricky situation.
A bit of a pickle.
I beg you to revive me.
Then beg.
Ooh.
Tim, I promise I won't fuck your mother if you bring me back.
Tonight we learned something about McKenna. We also
Am
learned
I
that
more
need to
than
fix-
you bargained for yet?
I would love to have more people around me for this, but unfortunately, I think it's just going to be me and Cassandra.
That's fair.
for a moment of renewal.
What's gonna do?
Well, maybe go over to Lynx and Garl and do it.
That's
Or
what I was
maybe you
thinking.
guys can come close to us. And then with my final action, I am going to bonk.
Slug the bird in the face.
Yeah, bonk bird with melee attack.
Which bird?
Avatar. The one that I am facing, this bird.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can kill it. 35 is probably
That's a
not going to
hit.
do it. Oh. Well, then you take that 21 damage.
It does not kill it, but it does damage them.
I'll take it.
Alright, this one still has something in front of it, so we'll try to solve that. Garl, 38.
38, you say?
Yep.
Even raging, that Garl parries that.
34. 23.
Parries.
Lynx, it's your turn.
Well, you see, the thing about that is it too late to just die? Where is she? Who is she? I'll go one Frostfile on this bad boy.
Okay, that is a hit, not a crit. How much damage
That
is it?
is 20 cold damage.
The cold damage is super effective. It does 30.
Hot. I love that. Not to be confused with cold. I am willing to give that one more go. This is going to be -5 value. That'll be a 37.
That'll hit. How much damage?
22.
So 32. It's still up.
And fuck. Is it bloody?
Oh yeah, the Phoenix is definitely hurting, but it's still standing.
I am willing to give it one more go then.
All right,
43.
that's a hit, and the 30 cold damage is enough to deal with the 21 hit points it had left.
Perfect. Okay.
Huzzah! That's one down.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, the ritual to revive him that requires 4 phoenixes can no
That
longer
is
happen.
literally what I'm banking on.
Cassandra.
I'm gonna shuffle my way over here.
Okay.
Oops, wrong thing. Blah, blah, blah. Shuffle my way. That's
Shovel
him.
my way downtown.
There
Should be
we go.
noted, it should be noted, Will, are the phoenixes flying?
They're flying above the ground, so Cassandra
Oh, so you could just walk under
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
Cassandra
fuck
can
yeah.
just run below them.
Great. Let me just 25, 30. That's gonna be perfect.
Sometimes
And-
Abby gives me Tina energy, and I love it.
Which Tina?
Tiny.
Tina
Tiny
Belcher?
Tina.
You know which Tina.
No.
Anyway, continue.
I don't.
Move along.
Let's see. I'm going to. Ooh. All right. So that's one action, and then. So that would have to be touch, which I can't do right now. So for now, until I can do anything better, I'm going to. Oh, wait, motherfucker! I can't do this. I am going to just stay where I am, and let's see.
Going once.
I'm gonna finger of death the bird.
Which one?
Oh,
The one that's in the middle.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it needs to make a fort save. Fails.
Nice.
Woo!
It takes 70.
Yay!
Boom.
That's my turn.
Alright.
I'm ready for the next one.
Nim.
Nope.
Nim.
Nope.
Nim.
Also, all of these are at disadvantage. Nope.
Cool. Well, if they missed you on the first one, I'm not going to roll a second one because redundant. This one is beginning a 3 action with the concentrate trait. You think something will happen at the start of its next turn. This one is also beginning 3 actions with the concentrate trait. You think that something will happen at the start of its next turn. Garl.
So, you fingered of death this middle one.
Nice
You
save.
fingered it.
Nice save, Matt.
Yeah. So Garl, I think this room is not as big as I think it is every time I do measurements.
It's not.
Okay, so yeah, Garl doesn't have to double move to get there. Garl is just going to move right. Actually, you know what? I don't want to stand in more fire. I'm already on fire. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
go...
if you do this one, I have all 3 actions for this one.
That's true. Garl's just gonna move there, and Garl is just gonna take 2 whacks at this Boyd.
Roll the hit.
Oh, shut up, Bubba. He's so cute.
39.
Hits, does not crit.
Negative energy damage. 35.
Hits, does not crit.
Okay, so total of 79 negative energy damage to them.
It's still up.
Okay, roll my persistent fire damage, and I will roll my d20.
Yep, I'm just going to click their beak attack. 17.
Well, yeah, only 17. Hold on, I keep pressing the wrong key. 15. I'm no longer on fire
Nice.
after this
Nim.
Nice.
until it does it
Alright.
again.
I'm gonna turn around and start bonking this one.
Okay, roll the hit.
For the first one, 1, 2,
Oh.
44.
Oh, there you go. The 44 is a crit.
Beautiful. 1, 2.
So that will
35?
break its concentration.
Ooh.
I
So
gotta ask though, yeah, well, did my 2 hits not break the other one's
yours
concentration?
didn't crit.
Oh, it has to crit.
It has to
Okay.
crit to break concentration.
Yeah.
So
Horrifying.
35 is a hit for 22. All right, it's still up.
What happens when I roll a 7 and an 8?
40 for attack number 3. With 28
40
damage.
is a hit for 28. It's still up, but it broke its concentration.
So for that first crit, double it, but also add a d4. I can roll that now.
Yep.
It's another 4 damage.
Nice. You did a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Lynx,
try.
You're up.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
The one north of Garl is still concentrating on their channel.
I'm gonna try to double down on that one and hope that I either crit it or Frostfile is just extra good.
Okay, roll the hit.
It'll be 1.
Crits.
Haha!
Yeah.
That'll be 24 for base damage. Here's the second one.
38. So 68. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76.
This one is 34 to hit.
Hits does not crit.
Okay, no worries. And then I will burn infused reagents to craft 3 more.
All right. Cassandra.
Awesome. So I'm gonna use reach spell,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna get Garl and Lynx with a moment of renewal.
All right.
Nope.
Lose all
There we go.
conditions.
So they get all your HP back.
I feel juicy couture.
All right.
I become the
yeah.
opposite of crispy.
This one is
Whiskey.
going
Cream?
to Beak Nimbus. So that one.
Oh.
I will roll
Yeah, actually, that'll hit.
41.
Oh, but not with the disadvantage. Nope.
All right. Second attack to Beak Nimbus. No.
Nah.
Third attack. No.
No.
All
Nah.
right. This one will start to channel. This one will start to channel. Garl.
Alright, Garl's just gonna lay into the bird. I'll just press this damn button. 36.
Hits does not crit. Still up.
31. No. Wow, I'm rolling terribly.
31 will miss.
And third attack. Crit.
That will kill the 23 hit points it had left.
Huzzah!
Ah.
Overwhelming destruction.
Nim.
All right. Second verse, same as the first.
Kick his ass, man.
Let's do some more star knifing. It's gonna be a 1
Crits.
and a 2.
Crits.
Beautiful.
So 29.
First and second. 47.
The
for
first attack kills it.
Oh, never mind. Can
Even
I apply
without the
that
deadly.
second one?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
Which
to
is
the
a
one
crit.
behind me.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been doing my deadly
Beautiful.
D8s.
And then the third. 41.
Hits does not crit.
Beautiful.
So it'll
whoa,
be
that's
40,
a lot of fours.
It'll be 44 plus a d4 for the first one.
Yeah. Let me roll that d4 for you.
Thank you. 71, 72.
1.
All right, 72 damage to the second one between your 2 attacks.
Nice.
Lynx, you're up.
All right. Wait, am I close enough? I am, right? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, actually, I'll just wail on it from here.
Roll to.
This is a hypostasis fight.
No comment.
crits.
We're killing its little slime bubbles before it can revive. Is what
Oh.
we're doing.
Crits.
Nice.
So that's 26. That is 20.
This one's a 31.
47. All right, but your first 2 kill it.
Oh, okay. No worries.
And as you do, all the fire goes out, and the body of the guy then just turns to ash. And on the ground in the middle of it is the rune of evocation.
We
And
didn't start the fire, but we put it out.
as our party collects the penultimate rune they need, that is where we are going to end tonight's session. But before I end, I say
We're gonna
this
loot
to
the
our
room,
party.
too.
Congratulations
No.
on attaining level 20.
Oh, are we level 20?
Level 19.5, which means nothing.
Congratulations on attaining level 20 in PF2.
Holy cannolis.
I'd forgotten all about this. Will literally told us last week we were going to hit 20.
I forgot.
Well, I didn't forget. I just thought that we weren't. I thought we were hitting 20 when we finished with the Trelladar arc.
Oh no, I can't. With the
The
stuff that I
Trella
have-
Dark.
With the stuff that I have coming up, you have to be level 20 to have a chance at it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So everyone, with our freshly level 20 party, and your fresh faces all around, I'm going to say thank you so much for coming to tonight's episode. Tonight, don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel. We are going to go, and because we haven't said hi to them in a while, say hi to Evandale.
Oh,
I am there.
nice.
Brew.
So thank you all so much for coming, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Level 20, goodness.
1, 2, 3.
Holy
4,
smokes.